CFB insiders reignite Arch Manning-Quinn Ewers debate as Steve Sarkisian faces tough decision ahead of Ohio State clash. Texas is going to need Arch Manning on the field if it's to have any chance at toppling mighty Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl on Friday. At least that's what On3's Ari Wasserman thinks is the case. Wasserman, formerly a senior writer for The Athletic who covered college football and recruiting nationally, believes the Longhorns' offense has stagnated with Quinn Ewers under center, and that it might be better off if Longhorns coach Steve Sarkisian uses Arch Manning. I think that the only way that Texas beats Ohio State is if Arch comes into the game and provides an element that Ohio State's not prepared for, or that Ohio State is surprised by, Wasserman told his co-host, Andy Staples, on the Andy and Ari on 3 podcast. Ohio State, 12-2, on the other hand, has had the offensive firepower since the college football playoff began. The Buckeyes posted more than 40 points in both of their postseason wins, propelling them into the semifinal with an abundance of momentum. What Arch Manning would provide against a tough Ohio State defense, Ari Wasserman feels Ohio State will score at least 35 points again this time around. Meanwhile, Texas, 13-2, didn't score during a span of over 28 minutes in its 39-31 double overtime Peach Bowl win over Arizona State on Wednesday. That leads Wasserman to wonder why more hasn't been done to change the pace, namely inserting Arch Manning. The Buckeyes lead the entire nation in points allowed per game, 12.1, yards allowed per game, 244.6, yards per play, 4.0, and opponent first downs per game, 14.4, numbers that boost Wasserman's point. Nevertheless, Wasserman has a conviction that things will look different for the Longhorns when they step on the field in Arlington. Arch Manning getting some time at signal caller is a reasonable thought in that case.